Hi vinyl community, third and last video from me today, hopefully a quick short one. So thank you. Thank you to Rob, EoLoVox, who sent me a really nice package the other day. Two great albums which I'll show you shortly. And a letter, great letter. I don't know, when you're a kid you're always looking forward to receiving things in the mail, and I think that's one of the beauties of being a vinyl collector. There's a Mark in Albany, Mybertube. He's done some videos, have a look at them, where he's actually opening while he's at work, which I think is brilliant. Professional person by day, vinyl collector by night, but during his lunch hour he's opening these. He's even got a gramophone in his office, which is something perhaps I might have to look into myself. Rob also sent a series of cards and business cards for businesses in Illinois, Rockford, where Rob lives. So hopefully one day I might get a chance to just phone up the Brick Cafe and Gallery and just go and have a coffee. Before I get into the main part of the thank you and the reason why Rob and I had an exchange of vinyl, I just want to. I showed this album when I was going through the room tour, and I was talking about it. It's actually a collection of Scar 45s, which were originally released on the Caltone label, and there's an excellent reggae label called Pressure Sounds, and I urge you to look them up on www.pressure.co.uk. And if you buy only one album from them, buy this because you won't regret it. It's got people like Pete Rost and the Clarendonians, Lloyd and the Groovers, Tommy McCook, and if you want to see where Madness and the Beat and the Clash maybe to some extent on some of their things, and the Selector and the Specials, where they were influenced, a lot of it had to be from this, but I'll leave you to look at that for yourself. On to the real business. Rob and I started corresponding after I watched one of his videos, which was about the band The Beat, influenced by Scar, and I commented on the difference because in the UK they're called The Beat, in the States they're called the English Beat, and that got us to talking about differences. And anyway, to cut a long story short, Rob sent me this album, which is the first album by the Psychedelic Furs. Not the first album, but the third album by the Psychedelic Furs, called Forever Now. I bought this album when I was in my first year. I went to Trent in Nottingham. I was in the first year, feeling a bit lonely. I was new, so I went to the record shop and they were playing this album. Only they were playing the UK version, obviously, as you would expect. That's the UK version, both on CBS record label. But entirely different artwork, and in fact the running order is the same songs but different running order, and it just got me to thinking about these sort of differences and why it should be. What marketing team sat there and thought, right, well the UK guys, they'll go for this, but we're going to have to change it for the American boys, because they're not going to go for this, they'll definitely go for this. So if somebody in the VCs who knows about it, or works in that industry, I'd be fascinated to know. The album that I spotted was this, Everything But the Girl, and I'd never seen this before. It's the first band that my wife and I got into together. She introduced me to Tracy Thorn's marvellous solo album, A Distant Shore, which again I would urge, if you see it, buy it, you won't be sorry. But the first album release in the UK was this one, called Eden, produced by Robin Miller, who is probably much better known from the summer of '84 for producing Diamond Life by Sade. And so started asked Rob a few questions about this one, and he kindly sent this along with the Psychedelic Furs to me, and I've been able to make the comparison since. The American release, which is this one, is their first album in the States, contains 6 songs. There's 12 songs altogether, but 6 which are off the UK release. And then there are a further 6 songs which appeared on B-sides and otherwise released in the UK. So again, it's fascinating really as to why they felt that the 2 different markets would appreciate a different format of the album. And both albums are excellent. You know, you wouldn't go wrong buying either. But as I say, this is particularly precious to me because of the history. So thanks, Rob. And I'm going to finish just by pointing out one other album which falls into a similar category, and that is Tom Petty and Hard Promises. This is the UK version. This is a lovely copy actually, nice laminate sleeve, very shiny, excellent condition. And then you get the US version, completely different photograph. It's Tom Petty walking around a record shop, so you know, if you're in the VC you've got to have this anyway, just for that reason alone. And the interesting thing is the running order on those are both the same, so obviously Tom Petty felt, you know, we were up to taking the order in the same way. So, you know, if anybody else is aware of albums which are significantly different between the 2 countries, then I for one would be interested in hearing about that. So once again, Rob, thank you for your kind gifts. I will keep an eye out for the other Beat albums we've talked about, and if there's anything else that you are interested in that you think might be different, then you be sure to let me know. Bye for now.